One of the things that I find remarkable, based on what Adam was saying, Eric, is that you've grown. Last year was your best year ever, for one thing. So let's put that aside. Is that you have become identified as one of the iconic green brands, but you downplay green. I mean, you almost go the other direction. Why do you do that, and where does green fit in terms of your branding and the way your public-facing piece of this?
Yeah, there's two reasons to do it. There's two reasons we do it, and add some context here. I mean, one is the reason why Method is such a green company is because it's the right thing to do. We never imagined starting a company that would leave a legacy of harm. When we started looking at this category, we found it appalling that you pollute when you clean, you use poison to make your home healthier, and there was absolutely no way that we were going to put poison in people's homes and something that was not good for your home or good for the planet. So when we wrote the original business plan, we did it because it was just the right thing to do as people on this planet. But it was actually a bad business decision. At the time, green was a $30 million category. So try going to tell investors that two guys in their 20s living in a very dirty flat are going to go take on Procter & Gamble and many other companies, and we're going to do it in a segment that's currently valued at $30 million. It would be the worst business plan ever. So what we had to do was figure out how do you get the mainstream into a green product. And we fundamentally believe the way to do that was to deliver a really great experience, use design, use fragrance, use every element you can. And that would bring them into the franchise, but ultimately they would stay because of the loyalty to sustainability.
Yeah, I think there's a fundamental difference in how we look at sustainability at Method. At Method, sustainability is just part of the quality of our products and the type of company that we are. It's not a marketing positioning. And the power of that approach has really proven itself out just in the last few years. When Eric mentioned the beginning days of Method where nobody was talking about green at all, there was then obviously a big green renaissance, 06, 07, 08. We had a lot of competitors enter the category and try to kind of copy parts of our proposition, and they went with very green-focused brands. There's a lot of the word green in a lot of those brand names. And we've seen them come and most of them go. And it's because sustainability as the quality of a product is expected for a premium product in 2012. But the important thing is to be premium, you need to be a lot more than just the most sustainable alternative, and that's the real big difference between our brand and a lot of other brands, and that's also why we really just want people to understand the premium quality of our products. Sustainability is a part of that.
But why run away from it? I mean, what would happen if you started talking green or sustainability? Would that be a problem?
I wouldn't say we run away from it. What we do is we provide access, crazy transparent access to basically everything that we do. The important thing about that is for people that are really motivated primarily by issues of sustainability, that's great for them. They can get into the brand and learn about how we ship our stuff around, and they're generally delighted with that. But for the vast majority of people that mainstream, keep in mind that green cleaning products as a percentage of the overall category is right now hovering between 3 and 4%. 3 and 4. So
we're a pimple on a pimple.
Well, more importantly that we don't compete in that 3%. We're actually bringing the other 97% into the category. And so for that, it often becomes in certain situations really important to communicate some of the other things about our products, like, most importantly, how well they work to people before we communicate those sustainability attributes.
And we have really limited marketing dollars. And so we have so few things we can say, in a traditional marketing sense. So we know that, to Adam's point, we're going to motivate more people by selling them on the experience. And then in earned media channels, PR, those are great places for us to tell that other story. And what's worked really well for the brand is because people have come in for some of the the more joyful, fun side of it, and then they discover that this is actually good for you. I always use the analogy, it's like finding out that Skittles is actually healthy for you. Something that you love, and you're like, oh my God, it's actually doing something great. So that's been the formula that's worked well for us.
So you said, Adam, that you were trying to bring along the other 97%. You mean of consumers, or are you actually trying to influence the manufacturers?
Well, both. I think it's all inherent in the way we use our business to create positive change in the world. So This laundry detergent and its predecessor played a key role in getting all of laundry detergent in America to go to a compacted format. So there, we've influenced industry, and therefore and the manufacturers that make it. I think from a consumer standpoint, that's the most important change that we can create. And I often get the question, you know, I bought this because I have a purple bathroom. Doesn't that bother you that I don't know that it's, you know, 100% post-consumer recycled plastic and all that? And I always answer, no, that's precisely the point. You know, you've got to be able to create delight and desire behind things that are designed more sustainably, not get people to buy them despite the fact that they're, you know, drab and boring.
Right.